Here at West Point, it's not uncommon to hear a cadet athlete refer to a teammate or a member of his company as one of his brothers. However, if you hear the word used inside Tate Rink, you can probably take it literally. That's because the Black Knights sport two sets of siblings, Jay and John Clark and Joe and Chris Spracklet.
I definitely think it's easier because you don't really have to explain to somebody what West Point is all about. I mean, they have a brother that has been here, whether it be for a year or two, so they have a good understanding of what West Point is all about. Therefore, they usually don't get here and are surprised by anything. So I think it's a great advantage to have a brother here when you have the opportunity to recruit a younger brother. And you know, we've been very fortunate, you know, with the Spracklins and the Clarks, and you know, last year Will Ryan was a part of our program, and now his brother Pat. So it's been a real positive experience for us.
It feels a lot like old times, like high school playing with them, and youth hockey playing like them. It's kind of a throwback to old days, and it's a good feeling. It kind of reminds you of why you play hockey, and reminds you how fun hockey can be.
Kind of expected him to, or hoped he would, like help me out with certain things, but at the same time I didn't want to just come here because he was here. And he told me that he wanted me to make my own decision.
I probably should have helped him out more than I did. You know, I definitely, this is a place that you got to decide on your own. So I was there for any questions he had, but I wasn't gonna say anything about telling him to come here. That's for sure.
We played a couple years in high school, and I think, you know, I'd like to think that he's comfortable with me back there with the puck, or you know, we can make plays off each other. You know, I can talk to him, and like he can pass the puck up to me or whatever. So I think we kind of work well together as far as that goes.
I think we do this for everyone on the team, but you try and show them like all the ins and outs, and try and keep them out of as much trouble as possible. Try to help them out with academics, and give them as many pointers, you know, to make life easier, because it can be pretty tough, obviously.
As far as academics, I mean, he's doing pretty well in his class. So if I have anything to ask him about school, you know, any classes, he's the one to ask. And then I mean, he's been here 2 years, so through his third year now, so he knows the ropes pretty well. So I can ask him pretty much about anything.
I don't think my brother and I dreamed of playing together again. We took such different roads, and so for us to be together again, it's pretty cool, pretty unique.
I tried to be as unbiased as I could because I know it was a big decision and I wanted him to make it on his own. I told him honestly what I felt, and you know, I was going through freshman year, and it's you know, it's some tough times, but I tried to give him, you know, my honest perspective on it and let him make his own decision. So I wasn't, you know, I wanted him here, but I didn't want him to. I didn't want to pressure him into coming if he didn't want to.
Seeing him go through his plebe year, and I was still kind of out playing hockey, doing my own thing, you know, and having a good time, and seeing him go through the whole plebe experience. You know, he didn't have the greatest time, but you know, yeah, it did. It was a big part in me coming here. It'd be nice to play, be with family, play some more hockey with my brother. So yeah, I would say it was a huge part in me coming here, was having my brother here first.
It's unbelievable. We've always kind of, you know, played together, and it's just great having him here. You know, he's my best friend, and you know, it's just someone, you know, you can look to. You know, he's always going to be there. You can count on him. He's someone you can joke around with. It's been great.
Joey's probably the brains of the family, so it's definitely helped for me going through classes after him. So he's been able to help me out with pretty much all my classes, and just having family close, that connection close to home, and being able to have somebody to relate to all the time, somebody really close to talk to, and you know, not having the best day.